Hey everyone, welcome to Assassin's Creed, the original 2007 Assassin's Creed. This is going to be a playthrough of the entire game. It's just going to be gameplay with commentary, just a let's play. But this part is actually going to be the first part in what I hope to be a very long series of Assassin's Creed let's plays. I'm planning on doing every single Assassin's Creed game out there at the moment, and possibly in the future as well. Right now, Assassin's Creed Shadows came out quite recently, and there are a lot of Assassin's Creed games by now. So this is going to be a very long series. This is the first part. We're going to play Assassin's Creed 1. I have played this game before, but it's been a very long time. I'm not even sure if I actually finished the game when I actually played it. I'm just going to skip this scene again. We're going to jump in. We're going to create a new profile. There we go, Romo, create, and we're going to start a new game. Now, just a quick warning, because I did do a sound check before I did play the game before, just the first few minutes to see if the audio was correct. There are some flashy images at the start, so if you are sensitive to flashy images, epilepsy or whatever, you may want to skip the first few minutes of gameplay, because it's going to be very unpleasant. Even for me, I don't have any issues with flashy images normally, but it's quite nauseating, so just be warned. Also, secondly, there are quite a few cutscenes at the start of Assassin's Creed. I am going to try my best not to talk through them, because one, there are no subtitles, and two, the story is actually quite important for this game. So I don't want you to miss any of the actual exposition, right? Let's dive in. New game. See, this is already quite unpleasant. You can just close your eyes for this. It's not very long. You don't have to actually skip it. There we go. So we get to wander around for a bit here.
And to know madness and folly. I perceive that this also was a chasing after wind.
See, this is quite unpleasant if you're sensitive to flashy images. It's going to get worse before it gets better as well.
Increase that sorrow.
We've got a
There we
problem.
go. Yeah.
I can't anchor him to the memory. Too much psychological trauma. He's
This is
rejecting the treatment.
very unpleasant to look at.
Desmond, I need you to
I can walk around though. Let's see if I can't climb this statue.
Let me try and stay.
There we go.
focus.
I can't jump,
The
I
sound of my
think.
voice. Recognize that what you're seeing isn't real. Just a picture of the past. It can't hurt you.
So yeah, this game is a bit different from later Assassin's Creed games because it uses very odd controls. You have to hold down right mouse button in order to run, where normally that would be sprint or shift, of course.
We're losing him.
That's enough, Mr. Mann.
Yeah, this is getting very bad.
Now.
I don't like this.
All right, Desmond. We're going to try and bring you out now.
You okay?
We're awake.
I told you he'd be fine.
Bastards!
Now, I just saved your life.
Saved my life?
After putting me at
You
risk,
kidnapped
yeah.
me. You strapped me into that thing.
Animus. It's an animus.
I don't even know you people. Why are you doing this to me?
You have information we need, Mr. Miles.
Information? I'm a bartender, for Christ's sakes. What do you want me to do? Teach you how to mix a martini?
We know who you are, what you are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play coy with me. There isn't time. You're an assassin. And whether you realize it or not, you've got something that my employers want. Locked away in that head of yours.
But I'm not an assassin. Not anymore.
Yes, your file indicated as much. Something about an escape. Most fortunate for us.
What do you want from me?
For you to do as you're told. The Animus will allow us to locate what we need. Once we have it, you'll be free to go.
I am not going back in there.
Then we'll induce a coma and continue our work. When we're done, you'll be left to die. Truth be told, the only reason you're still conscious is because this approach saves us time.
You're insane.
So what is it, Mr. Miles? Live or die? Lie down.
Right, we have to lie down. I just wanted to note that I'm a bit confused because
Lie down, please.
they mentioned that, or you know, he himself mentioned that he was an assassin
Lie
at
down,
one point, and
Desmond.
I always thought that Desmond wasn't an assassin and was just being dragged into this.
Lay
But
down.
apparently he actually
We'll
was
take
an
care of the
assassin.
rest.
Right, let's hang on. There we go.
A wise
Let's go back
decision.
in. So yeah, apparently Desmond is actually an assassin, or was at least.
Where am I?
You're inside
That's
the
creepy.
animus.
Which is...
It's a projector that renders genetic memories in 3 dimensions.
genetic memory.
Seems you'll need a bit of a tutorial. Very well. We'll start simple. What is a memory, Mr. Miles?
It's the recollection of a past event.
Specific to the individual remembering the event.
Yeah, sure.
What if I told you that the human body not only housed an individual's memory, but the memories of his ancestors as well? Genetic memory, if you will. Migration, hibernation, reproduction. How do animals know when and where to go? What to do?
That's just animal instinct.
Now you're arguing semantics, Mr. Miles. Whatever you call it, the fact remains. These creatures hold knowledge absent the requisite first-hand experience. I've spent the past 30 years trying to understand why. I discovered something most fascinating. Our DNA functions as an archive. It contains not only genetic instructions passed down from previous generations, but memories as well. The memories of our ancestors.
And the Animus lets you decode and read these DNA files.
Precisely.
But there's a problem. This is the specific memory we're trying to access.
This one. Right.
Unfortunately, when we try and open the memory, your mind withdraws. You lack the confidence to step into your ancestor's body. That's what happened earlier. You got knocked out of the target memory and pushed back to a more stable state.
Why?
It's your subconscious. It's resisting. We've found similar reactions among patients who undergo hypnosis to relive traumatic events. They can't jump directly into the specific memory. They need to be eased in. Even then, there can be problems.
So how do we fix it?
We find a memory you can synchronize with, and we move forward from there. You'll get used to it. This is the closest we can get, so it's where we'll have to start. I'm uploading the tutorial program now.
Ah, so we're going to do a tutorial. Right. I suppose we already know much of what we are going to learn here, but let's do it anyway. We probably can't skip it if we
Data
wanted
stream
to.
unstable. Attempting to restore synchronization.
I like the uniform that Altair has.
Hello, Subject 7.
I think his name is Altair, right?
This tutorial has been prepared in order
think
to
so.
better acclimate you to the Animus's control system.
I like his sword.
Instructions will follow shortly. The synchronization
Although that's
bar
not
represents how
Altair's sword, is
in
it?
sync
I've
you
seen
are with your
replicas of Altair's
ancestors'
sword, and that
memories.
one
If you ever
sort of
fall completely
doesn't have a
out of
hand
sync,
guard and has
the
a sort of
Animus will restore you to your last
eagle
synchronized position.
on the
You are currently
what's it called?
dangerously close to desynchronization.
What's the end bit
Please
of
follow all forthcoming
the
instructions
sword called?
in order to restore
I'm not
system
sure.
stability. The Animus utilizes a puppeteering concept to control
Right.
the actions of your ancestors.
So E is head,
Unloading
I guess.
subroutines to validate your body's
Shift is
adaptation
empty
to
hand.
the Animus. We will
Armed
begin
hand is
by
click.
exploring the default actions
And
of
legs
each input.
is right. Good.
While standing still, use the head button to observe your environment.
Right. Do we actually...
Good.
Ah, there we go.
Use your empty hand to walk through these jar carriers without causing them to
Press
drop what
and
they're
hold.
holding.
Right.
Proceed to the marker to continue the synchronization process.
Can't seem to... Ah, there we are. There we are. Cool. So I guess if we don't... Let's test this out. If we don't hold shift... Yeah, there we are. They broke their vases. we're going to have to redo it now, but we learned now that if we want to not draw attention to ourselves, that we can use shift. That's quite a neat mechanic. Right.
Well done. The Animus differentiates between two fundamental actions, low profile and high profile. Low profile actions are socially acceptable.
Yeah, so if I
High-profile
hold
actions
down
are more
right mouse button,
action-oriented.
you can see the
Hold the
contextual buttons
high-profile button
in the
to
top
see
right
how
corner.
Your heads-up display
You can
changes
see how
the
they
context
change.
of the puppeteering inputs.
Yeah, there we are.
Excellent. We will continue your synchronization process by testing some high-profile actions.
Do I have to kill him?
Grab and throw this individual onto
okay.
the marker by using the empty hand button in
So
high
shift
profile.
in low profile is just gently push out of the way. And if I hold down right, there we go.
Good.
I can't wait to push people off rooftops like that.
Using your legs button in high profile will allow you to sprint. Sprinting is useful to escape from soldiers or to get closer to a fleeing target. However, be careful not to bump into anyone, for you can lose your balance and tumble to the ground. While sprinting, reach the marker before this man does.
We're going to have a little race then. Right. Yeah, we're well ahead. There we
Well
are.
done.
Brilliant.
The Animus will also provide other important information. The social status icon gives you information on your social status. The different states will be explained in context soon. This icon appears when a soldier is looking at you. The yellow color means the soldier is either unaware or suspicious of who you are. To illustrate the change in awareness level, you will stealth assassinate this soldier. First, lock onto your target. Now, select your hidden blade.
Right, press 2. How is he going to be aware of me if I kill him?
With your blade selected, walk up to the soldier and assassinate him
Can't
by
press.
using your armed hand button.
Ah, there we go. Ah, he is probably going to notice me now.
So we've a murderer nearby.
Well, obviously.
The dead body has alerted the soldier and changed his awareness to informed, as represented
Right.
by the red witness indicator. Aggressive actions or socially unacceptable behavior undertaken at this time will likely provoke an armed response. Provoke this soldier.
So I need to run past him? Yeah, there we go.
Notice how the social status icon has changed to exposed. Use the ladder and try to break the line of sight.
Okay, up we go. He's probably going to chase after me, right?
Excellent.
Ah,
The line
so
of
we've
sight
broken
has been broken.
line of sight. Good.
Now run into the roof garden to hide from the soldier.
Ah, the roof gardens. I remember these ones.
Good. Your social status indicates that you are hidden, but the soldier is still looking for you. Wait until your social status changes again.
That's right. You do well to hide.
Brilliant.
Well done. The soldier has lost your track. You are now anonymous, and you can exit the hide spot.
So green is anonymous.
Excellent.
But will he now recognize me if he sees me again?
Being anonymous
I
will
wonder.
fill your synchronization bar and make your job as an assassin easier.
No, I guess not.
There are different places which you can use to hide. However, you must always break the line of sight first, and then use a hide spot to vanish.
Ah, the good old haystack. Hay cart, I guess. Roof gardens. And monks, I guess. Ah, that's right. You can press spacebar, I think, and walk like some sort of monk. Right, there we
Let us
are.
continue with a demonstration
Look.
of blend. Blend can
They
be
won't see me
activated
now.
with the passive use of your legs.
Ah, it's called blend.
You
Right.
can mimic a scholar and pass near soldiers
Scholar,
without
not a monk.
arousing suspicion.
I guess those two
Use
are
this to reach the
quite
marker
similar
behind the soldiers.
during the Crusades, right? Like, scholars were usually religious people. Like priests and monks and that kind of people. Right,
Good.
there we are.
Now that you are fully synced, a new ability is available to you. Referred to as Eagle Vision, this sixth sense helped your ancestor understand the intentions of people around him. Well done.
Right. Allies, soldiers, targets, and... no, information. There we are, information. So I guess civilians don't have any con.
Remember,
They're
Eagle
just sort
Vision
of grayed
will
out,
only
I
be
think.
available once you are fully synced. Please note that following the Assassin's Creed, your ancestors' way of life will assist you with staying in sync. The Creed consists of 3 tenets. First, never hurt an innocent person. Second,
Right.
always be discreet. Third, do not compromise the clan. Should you lose sync, you can restore synchronization by reliving key moments of your ancestor's life, or by respecting the Creed. You have successfully completed the tutorial. The most stable memory block will now be loaded.
Good. We're getting out of tutorial space. That's good. We've been at it for 16 minutes already and we haven't really played
Wait!
the game.
There must be another way. This one need not die.